Hey. Hey everyone, it is Miles. I'm starting this stream off. This is going to be a little different. I've been feeling great today, so I don't know if I'm up to the full 2 hours, but I thought one thing I wanted to do recently that I can throw into a little, probably shorter stream tonight is walk you guys through the in-game setup for the Kat Loco. I'm constantly using it whenever I'm streaming here on Twisted Reality, and I thought it would be cool to show you guys like what I see when I'm in the menu screens and stuff. Usually I don't have that showing, so I plan to tonight. So, gonna start getting set up and everything. But yeah, I'll walk you through some of this too. Kat Loco system is super simple. It uses these 3 sensors right here. I'll bring them up close for you. I don't know if that'll mess with my focus. Probably. They look like that. One of them goes on your belt buckle or belt or on the front of your jeans or what have you. I actually twist my belt over here like I'm a 90s kid because I am. But I put it off to the side so it's not in the way of having this right in the center of my waistband. And then these, you got to make sure they're on the right foot. I actually put little labels on mine. It's not necessary, but I find it easier to do quickly when I have to get set up. If anyone has any questions about this whole setup process, let me know. I'll be happy to answer. But yeah, so you just put these right around your ankles. I'm going to high kick so you can see it. This is a bad idea. Like that. So, yeah. Let's get in the headset, and I'll walk y'all through what the software looks like and what the setup looks like. I'm streaming my VR view right now, so you guys are actually going to be able to see the chat whenever I glance at it. That's another thing I usually hide from y'all. But in order to show you guys the setup, I have to be showing that as well. So now when I'm doing this, I'm using the HTC Vive. It's the only headset I own. I'm pretty sure it's probably very similar for other systems, but super basically, this should be familiar to you if you have a Vive. If you do not, then this is just your basic menu screen. You can show a few different things here. I'll sometimes peek in on my desktop. Hey everyone. I'll peek in on my desktop midstream sometimes if I need to. Usually you guys can't see that, but here it is for you. This little button here will open up the Kat gateway. First thing I end up having to do, I just click direction calibration, and it's successful. It's done. Now, if I go to status, everything's set to about where it's supposed to be, and you'll see if I lift my right ankle, it says it's lifting. Left ankle says it's lifting. That's how it's doing all of its sensing. All the setup's pretty simple. You go over to controller, and if you're in a game that has settings already for it, a lot of times you can just click turbo. It'll have all these set up, and you're good to go. If you're playing a game that does not, you can click global, or if you want to mess with them a little bit, I have some games that I've tinkered with some of the settings. Maybe we'll do a video on that at some point, but for now, I'm all right doing this. Basically, some of these I don't really know. Basically, the only 3 I mess with are direction source here, mapping controller, and locomotion control. You can mess with sensitivity. I have it all set up to 10 because it seems to work pretty well for me. But like for locomotion control, you can click touchpad, press, thumbstick, press. It even has an option for trigger, which is great. I was playing a trigger-based movement game recently. It was The Last of Us. That was it. Grip and touchpad. So yeah, but based on what the game uses to move, you just tell it what control usually makes you move forward. And basically what it'll do is it'll replace it so that when you step in place like this, it tells the game, oh, he's doing the thing where he's supposed to move forward. So it's a pretty simple concept, but it'll free up your hands in a way that I really like. So let's jump into a game, test it out real quick. As you can probably tell if you're watching on Twitch, I'm going to be playing some Windlands 2. Let's launch that up. I just realized, let's check my desktop, make sure my audio is going through the Vive. It is. Oh no. Oh, it's not plugged in. I brought my headphones over, but I didn't actually plug them in. That's why you guys come to me, the professionalism. There we go. to go. Okay. Ooh, now we can hear some Windlands. I'm in the game. Can I move yet? Well, no, not yet. So let's get in the game. Doors. Which one's farthest? This one seems to be one weak point, both cursors. That was in February. This is March. These were all the same day. Let's do this one, I guess. Let's do this one. It seems to be the farthest. Okay, we're jumping in. I'm here. I'm gonna be doing something. The desert's a pain, you guys. I'm gonna level with you. I'm gonna straight level with you. The desert movements too is a pain. As you guys can see, this is my living room. I didn't put the green screen up. I figured I would just be throwing this together for you pretty quick. Now, in Windlands, you touch the pad to go, and you move in the direction your controller's pointing. So, like I said earlier, you're gonna go in here. Stop staring at my desktop, you guys. Don't look at that. You're gonna say touchpad press. Mapping controller is the left hand, and the direction source is the controller. So I did that, and it should be good to go. We will know because I will step in place, and I'm walking forward. Wow, you move super fast in this game. I gotta tell you guys now, if you are watching this because you're new to VR in general and just want to see some of the cool tech out there, this is not a good game to start on. It's very fast-paced, and there's a lot of falling to your death, as I'm about to do. Okay. I think it's this button that'll warp me back. Yeah, cool. Yeah, so those are the basics. Because I'm streaming, I do a lot of my turning with the controller whenever I can. This game's really fun to have the running with, simply because you run so fast. Honestly, with the running and jumping in this game, it just kind of makes me feel like Sonic the Hedgehog, but with grappling hooks, which is kind of everything. There we go. I don't even think I need to go this way. No! Did I catch that? Oh, I did with one of my things. There we go. Okay. But yeah, so that's a pretty basic tutorial on how you need to set up for games. And like, as you can see, with this listing of options, you'll be able to set it up for any game with smooth locomotion. I've played with the Catwalk Mini as well, and it didn't, back when I was playing with it, they may have updated it, it didn't have this kind of setup, so you really relied on games having like a pretty consistent type of motion, or you would need to change the controller mapping for the game itself. Basically, with the Catwalk Mini, you were sliding your feet on the platform while being held in place to get that walking motion, and it would treat that as touching forward on the touchpad. So if movement was not linked to that, you would have to go into the controller mapping for that game specifically and change it to be that. Back when I was playing Walking Dead Saints and Sinners on the Catwalk Mini, I did that, but I also had to switch it so pressing, I think it was this menu button, would activate sprint, because I could walk in place in order to, I could either have it set up so anytime I moved I was sprinting, or anytime I moved I was walking and there was no way to sprint. So basically I just had the walking and I would just tap that button when I wanted to start walking faster. It wasn't tough to do, but it did take some finagling. Whereas with this it's a little different because you can set it to be press or touch. Though in a situation like Walking Dead, you would also probably want to designate a sprint button, just so you weren't sprinting all the time. Or having to come in here every time you wanted to change between sprint and not. Especially in a game with stamina, that's the word. So yeah, that's my super basic tutorial. I'll play a little bit, I'll see how far I can get, see how I'm feeling. I should be able to give you guys at least a solid half hour of my time. I'm not going to reach that. Yes, oh my gosh, I really didn't think I was going to Run, jump. And I'm dead. Cool. Cool. I don't know what my goal is, because I haven't played this in a while. This is all going really well, he said. Lying. Let's swing around to here. Plop right there. Cool. Now it seems like I'm in a little bit better of a position, because I can at least come up on top over here. I'll swing around this thing. Plotting courses is really useful in this game, and it's something I'm not tremendously great at. I seem to have my... That was not what I wanted to do. My option's pretty low down. I remember last time I played this, I had turned pretty much everything down super low, because I was trying to do mixed reality at the same time. And it was just making my whole system chug. Sure. Okay. Let's try that and see if it looks a little better when I get over that island that wasn't loading in. See if that was a my settings issue or if that was a bug. This game's a lot about momentum as well. So if you can't get your momentum right, you're kind of messed. Just like I was there when I died. Cool. Let's try over here this time. Let's just go for a straight slingshot to that guy. There we go. Cool. And as you can see, like, especially in a game where you're using your hands for so much, having one less thing to worry about them with is really nice. Boom! Alright, that was pretty solid. You guys gotta admit it. If anyone is in the chat live right now and has any questions about the Kat Loco, let me know. If you're watching this later and you want to ask me some questions, you can find me on Twitter at twitter.com/milesn005. Also, if you're watching this on Facebook, you're already on the Twisted Realities page, and they can answer any of the questions you have. They're the people I'm streaming for right now, so they have a pretty solid knowledge base, I can say. Oh, okay, I have to go that way. That was my issue. I was mainly not sure where I was supposed to be headed. Well, let's go. I think I do need to go this way. Alright, I'm all lost. I'm all tangled up. That's fine. Choop. Little speed boost. Little air boost. Okay, made it. Barely. That's not ideal. I'll level with you on that. Let's just swap on around here. Almost end up in the sand. Sand will kill you in this game, if you're unfamiliar. This is one of the coolest locomotion systems in VR right now. It's a lot. It's difficult. It ramps up pretty quickly. And it can give you a lot of trouble. Like when you first start out, there's a bunch of things to grab onto. You can do whatever you want. It's crazy. And then you get to the desert. And because you have to grab onto leaves, the desert's not a good place for it. But I'm sure it's possible. If it wasn't possible, this game wouldn't be nearly so awesome. And it's certainly not this game's fault if I'm bad at it, because I'm not that good at video games. Anyone who's been watching me a while knows that I'm not I'm not exquisite at gaming in general. Jump, jump, jump. Now we just need a leg-based movement system that has an input for jump, am I right? That'd be excellent. Oh. Because of how the system works, when I jump, it makes me move forward. Which is obviously not exactly what I'm going for. Bam. Now let's see about getting up this way. Yeah. We got this. We're doing great, Timo Supremo. Alright, that could have been smoother, but we're doing okay. Let's just climb a little bit. Oh shoot, there's some sort of big scary monster, isn't there? Okay, yes, but I can't see it yet. Let's grab this guy and go over here. Awesome, awesome possum. Holy moly. Okay, yeah, okay. Okay. I see you. I don't like it, but I see you. Behind me? Yep. Oh, missed it. Got it. Where is he? There he is. Alright. That was better than I worried it would be. Alright, he's not facing the right side for me to really pick out those, so let's try and get on the other side of him. If he's going to keep hopping that way, we're going to try and take some advantage of it. Oh, beans. Come at me, bro. Beans. No, no, no! Okay, well, that shouldn't have worked. But it seems to have somehow. Well. Do I have space to walk over here? Yes. Okay. Well, that didn't actually help that much. If I manipulate my space... Nope, the force is pulling me that way. Falling. Beans. That was not ideal. Come on. Jump. Jump. Going. Going. Come on. Where's he coming up? Ah, I can't get this gift. Come at me, bro. Decide. Got it! I don't know what next phase is gonna be. Oh, little guy. You got any other guys? Oh, probably one there. Okay, this is going pretty well. We're doing pretty good. Helps that they really broadcast where they're gonna pop up, you know? Definitely better than the last time I was playing this game. Whew. This is going pretty well. If anyone out there has any master marksman tips, let me know. I definitely need them. As is obvious from my mediocre at best bowmanship. Gotta remember to turn in the game. There we go. Step, step. Oh, one droid active. Wait. Okay. No droids active. Come on, big guy. Come back. I need your power crystals. Let's head over to this guy. This way. No! poorly. Okay, let's jump. Ah! There. Shoot, I'm facing the wrong way again. And I walked off the edge. Let's face the right way. Scooch my gameplay space a little forward so I'm not smashing into that thing so much. Yeah, so if anyone's watching has any questions about Windlands, which I'm obviously not qualified to answer, or the Kat Loco, which I'm slightly more qualified to answer, let me know. That rock killed me. That's not ideal. We're dead again. Alright. Build up momentum. Jump. Get a good arc. Here we go. Here we go. Well, at least I'm in here again. That's, oh well. Well, I got one! Accidentally. Worth it! 2 shields down is worth it. Alright. Right into those thorns. Obviously failed that one again too. Right here's where I need to jump. I was really hoping I would hit that thing to get some more lift. I should use that to get more lift. Boom. I don't know how that happened. There's my space, there's my space. And we're going again. And when I look at my thing, the controller's pointing backwards and it makes me go the wrong direction. Oh, missed. Okay. Where from now, bug guy? Yes! I thought I'd be able to hit that one. Got it. For anyone tuning in right now, I'm gonna be, I'm probably gonna finish this boss fight, and then I'm gonna run through what I talked about already. Talked about run through the setup one more time. For anyone who showed up and missed it at the beginning. And then I'm probably gonna hop off, because, you should never play VR when you aren't feeling well. It's physically taxing, and you're more likely to get motion sick, especially in such a movement-intensive game. Anyone who has joined me, thank you for watching. If you're watching this later because you were curious about how the setup on the Kat Loco works, I'm super glad that you did decide to join, or did decide to watch. If you want to see me using them more often, I stream 10 p.m. Thursdays on this Twitch channel or this Facebook channel. If you have questions for me about anything, hit me up on Twitter at twitter.com/milesn005, or just go on Twitter and search milesn005. That's how a human would do it. This is a very different boss fight because it doesn't expect you to move as much. It has only these 3 platforms, and like a lot of the other ones, you're moving around constantly. I had one fight that was in a giant, like, ruin-looking arena. No! Stop it! No! No! And he killed me somehow. I don't even know how that happened. Let's jump. Let's grab this guy. Well, it's a good thing I wasn't there. Boom. Got one. Boom. They're not as easy to hit at that angle, but I can do it, so it's fine. Woo! No! He's so movie, but like such little movements. Ow. Let's not get hit by that again. No, I thought I was gonna get it. No! Oh man. No! That one should have worked. What a punk. Oh, he's not even gonna show his freaking thing in this one. Peeks out and does it from a slightly different angle. I thought I'd get the timer right and snipe it out right as he shot it. Oh well. Next time I'll get him. Now I can wrap this up for you guys, run through all the setup stuff I went through at the beginning again. Just coming from another angle. Oh, up there. Dang it. He's here now, at least. Boom! Okay, worth it. Killed him. I got the power crystal. Awesome.
Sorry to bother you while you're at work, but I'm picking up another life sign. You see, your hooks aren't just for getting around, but have all kinds of fantastic toys built into them.
Okay.
Communicator and,
I don't think now is the time for all that, Sarala.
oh, right. Yes, probably best to check that life sign out.
Cool. Yeah, so.
Guardian, please be careful. Baldaka is cunning and dangerous.
Alright, yeah, so to run through everything I went through at the beginning one more time, in case you're joining us late, or you just want another quick refresher if you're watching the VOD, setting up your Kat Loco is super easy. All you're going to need to do is head into the menu button here. You're going to click this Kat Gateway. You might be anywhere. You might be in the Vive screen or what have you. Then you go to Kat Gateway, like that. You calibrate, staring straight ahead, clicking that button. You can check the status of your controllers with that button, and it'll tell you what direction you're facing and when you're lifting your ankles, which is how it gets its input for motion. And lastly, you head on over to controller. Some games already have game mappings, then you can just click turbo and it'll say Bone Works and it'll have everything you need listed and it'll all be set. For games you're playing that don't, you just click global and you set up these to the correct things. So like I said before, if I'm in the game and I want to move, I click on the mouse pad or the touchpad. So you go in here, you cycle through till it says touchpad press. You tell what controller you're using to do that, the left hand. The direction it's getting is from the controller where it's pointing, and then you're good to go. Then it works just like you saw it working for me. It would have been cool if there was a little more movement in that boss fight, but it is what it is. It also would have been cool if I was better at boss fights. Yeah, so thank you for stopping by. If you do have any questions and you weren't able to put them in chat, or you're watching this later, please feel free. Just reach out to me on Twitter. Miles, M-I-L-E-S, N, the letter, 005, because it was my number for my college email. And I made Twitter while I was in college. So yeah, if you have questions for me specifically about VR in general or the Loco, find me there. If you have questions about Kat in general or purchasing information or anything like that, you can reach out to pretty much wherever you're watching this. If it's on Twitch, reach out to the Twisted Reality Twitch. If you're watching via Facebook, message the Twisted Reality ARVR Facebook, and they should be able to help you out with some of that stuff too. Alright. Again, this was a short stream. If you guys want to see more of the Loco in action, come back next Thursday. I'm going to be playing a little longer. It's just I haven't been feeling super well today. And as I've said slightly, as I said a little bit ago, don't play VR when you aren't feeling well. It's not good for your body, it's not good for your brain. Just because it's physically taxing and it can make you more likely to be motion sick when you're not all there. So be like me, take care of yourself. That's the only way you need to be like me. Be unlike me in every other way. Okay? Thanks for stopping by.